From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
All right, we're headed into a hot weekend if you get an opportunity. I mentioned this before, but man, the lakes would be a good place. Anything that has water right now is a good thing. We're going to be looking at hot water, though, temperatures around 100 and breeze just a little bit. Lots of sunshine for the next really a couple of days. Could have a few more clouds on Sunday, so there is a slight chance of isolated thunderstorms, especially from around the Lake Eufaula area, maybe 10 killer, about a 20% chance for a pop-up strong thunderstorm. Most of the area lakes are in great shape right now, so there's no complaints there. If you're wondering about water temperatures in the top 6 inches to a foot, they're running generally in the mid-80s to generally mid-80s. So we have 88 right now up at Skytook Lake, and then you get a little further north, right around 80. But still, you'll say it's obviously warm water. And the Illinois River is cold water. Temperatures in the 70s. And right now, rafting, anything you're going to be doing is just going to be fun. Kayaking would be a lot of fun, especially kayaking. I love kayaking. And we're talking about Porter Peach Festival. That is going strong right now. And then tomorrow we do have the parade at 11. It's hot, but again, at least there are some Porter Peaches. If you didn't hear, hailstorm knocked out so many of them. Of the Porter Peaches. Frustrating. They got through the freeze and everything else, and then that happens. But it's going to be a hot day. Light colored clothing. Make sure you're hydrated. And eating plenty of peaches, I guess, and lots of ice cream, tons of ice cream. All right, Woody Guthrie Folk Festival going on. That's going on at Kemah, and oh no, Kemah is going to be just as hot as any other place. And in Broken Arrow tomorrow, Taste of Summer, lots of ice cream. And temperatures, we're going to need a lot of ice cream. Temperatures in the upper 90s to around 100 through about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. All right, we hit 100 again today, so that makes 11 days so far. We are pretty much on track with 2011. That is not what we want to talk about, but that is what's happening right now. And so this is year to date, and going back through 2014, you can see there was a bunch of goose eggs up until now. And as we look at the total number of 100-degree days, going back in time, and going from 2021 and then to 2012 and then 2011. These were obviously the 2 worst years about 10 years ago, so that's still disgusting. And don't forget that heat is the #1 killer when it comes to weather-related deaths. And this is a very interesting graphic. Again, floods, and then tornadoes, and then hurricanes, and then lightning. So, you know, you think of tornadoes all the time here in Oklahoma, but heat can be just as bad. This is the United States averages. Cold has some, but again, it's the heat that gets so many people. All right, it's a little hazy out there right now. It looks like we're going to top out at 87, so we were only in the moderate category. Ozone will be a problem, though, as we go forward. Pollen, a little bit of mold coming in with grass, and we're talking about 100. There's no heat index because basically it's dry air. I mean, we're just out of moisture right now. So 100 degrees, 103 now at Sapulpa, 101 in Jinx, 100 in Claremore. Overnight through the morning hours will be in the 70s, and there could be a few high thin cirrus clouds coming through tomorrow afternoon. We'll be in the low 100s, very similar to what we just went through today. And then as we look on into what's interesting, we have a boundary, one boundary, maybe in the next 2 weeks. We have a slight chance of a thunderstorm in the area on Sunday, especially in the afternoon. There should be a boundary setting up down in around I-40, and will be generally in the hot low 100s. If that's not enough, we're going to be as hot with more sunshine coming up on Monday. And Tuesday, downtown Tulsa could hit 110. That's how seriously hot it's going to be, 110, and that is possible. Around the Tulsa area will be about 108, and rain chances, other than Sunday, a slight chance. We are not looking very good. And drier than normal as we head to the end of July, and guess what? Hotter than normal. So the 2 things you don't want to have happen. All right, forecast. Warm night tonight. Hope you enjoy your Friday night in T-Town or in Portertown. With the Peaches. We're looking for a 98 already at noon. Don't forget, heat advisory is in effect tomorrow, but that's pretty obvious that heat advisories will probably be in effect from now until eternity, or maybe until Thanksgiving.
Nice.
I hate to be negative, but these are some serious temperatures, and they can be deadly, as I was showing. So please be very smart as we go through the next 12 days to 14.